essential programs. The statement ends with the coalition saying they will be filing a lawsuit to, quote, stop this injustice. Maine's Attorney General is joined by Attorney General of New York, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Maryland, Illinois, Minnesota, Nevada, New Jersey, Rhode Island, and Vermont. University of Maine Political Science Department Chair Mark Brewer says Elon Musk is radically altering American bureaucracy. Brewer says Musk's ability to essentially shut down the U.S. Agency for International Development in a matter of weeks is astounding within the scope of American democracy. According to Brewer, this level of change would normally only come from an act of Congress after a long period of bureaucratic roadblocks and challenges and scrutiny on both sides of the aisle.
Musk and his supporters would argue, say, if you follow the regular model, you know that you're going to get caught up in bureaucracy and infighting, and nothing's going to happen. That's why we're doing it this way. Okay, but that way doesn't really fit with 200 plus years of American governance under the Constitution, right? And I would argue it flies in the face of constitutional checks and balances.
Earlier this week, we reported Penobscot Community Healthcare could possibly furlough a number of its employees after being unable to access its federal funds to pay them. PCHC President and CEO Lori Dwyer told us the crisis came with no notice and no opportunity to plan. Tonight, there is some good news. A statement from PCHC says, quote, "We are happy to report the funds we were seeking are now pending in our account. As of this morning, our patients will be served without interruption and our staff will not be furloughed." It goes on to say, quote, "This has illustrated the fragility of the ground upon which PCHC walks. The need to support 340B program savings, timely reimbursements, and catching up with the cost of delivering care are all critical to our survival," end quote. A former Pittsfield church administrator is facing charges after allegedly stealing thousands. According to church officials, 53-year-old Michael Mooney of Waterville is facing charges that he stole thousands from the Pittsfield Unitarian Universalist Church. Church members declined to comment further, but the Morning Sentinel reports that Mooney's indictment alleges that he stole over $10,000 from the church. One member said they believe the amount stolen is around $48,000. Mooney is set to be in court in March. Well, you may have noticed a lot of people wearing red today. It's to raise awareness for women's heart disease. A common misconception is heart disease affects men more than women. In reality, heart disease is the leading cause of death in women in the U.S. McKelly Neal, the Assistant Vice President for Patient Care Services at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center, says symptoms for women are different than those for men.
Sometimes your arm, your jaw, your back, your shoulder, odd symptoms that you wouldn't necessarily think of. So it's not like what you see on TV all the time. It's not just crushing chest pain, but when something feels different, particularly for women, you need to seek help.
Cardiovascular disease often begins many years or even decades before symptoms appear. Doctors say preventing heart disease starts with healthy eating, staying active, managing stress, and avoiding smoking, as well as treating high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Well, Nokomis Regional Middle School is receiving recognition for innovation made by students at an intersection of music and woodworking. And now they're representing Maine in a nationwide competition. Our Callie Warren has the story.
From the tree all the way to the actual guitar.
Keith Kelly teaches integrated technologies at Nokomis Middle School.
It's like a shop class, pieces of shop class, but it's adding integration with technology in it.
And his electric guitar building program is putting the school on the map as Maine innovators.
So that guitar kind of building that kids do, we have been using pre-done kits, guitar kits that are pre-done, something like this. So what we realize is, well, what if we could cut some of this wood, process this wood, and make our own kit.
Nokomis Middle School was selected as the Maine state winner for Samsung's Solve for Tomorrow competition, an annual science, technology, engineering, and math contest where schools focus on issues close to them. For Kelly, that means promoting woodworking and music at the same time.
But when I started this program, woodworking was kind of going away. So I looked around and I'm looking for something that, I don't want to do a birdhouse or something that wouldn't be boring to the kids.
Students are taught to make guitars from stem to string, cutting down trees, crafting the instruments, and refining the details.
I think it brings them like the chance to be able to know they can do something like this if they are interested in building one of these things from scratch or from the kits.
It feels really cool to be able to say, I've done this, I built this, I helped him move this program forward, and just to be able to help other kids learn, it's great.
Nokomis will hear in March if they've been named in the top 10 schools. If they are one of 3 finalists, they'll receive $100,000 to support the program.
We're super excited for Nokomis Middle School. We really believe in these kids, and we hope to see them go all the way.
In Newport, Callie Warren, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
All right, let's turn things over to Chase Ropenack with a first look at our forecast.
Thank you, Devin. Our first weather today is brought to you by Residential Roofing. For over 30 years, residential roofers specialize in metal and shingle roof replacements and repairs. Now they're more than just a roofing company. They're fully equipped to handle all your home building needs from the ground up. All right, we could see out there some few snow flurries this morning, but now we are seeing the rest of that precipitation just falling as virga, which means it's precipitation that is not reaching the surface. So some partly to mostly cloudy skies out there for now. We did see highs get a little bit above freezing for today, 34 degrees for a high here in Bangor, a lot warmer by Bar Harbor, 37. And as we get down to that southwestern portion of the state, lots of mid-30s there as well. Even saw those 30s stretch all the way up into Presque Isle. Your guys' highs right around 31 degrees for today. Winds out there a little breezy right now from the west here in Bangor, 15 miles per hour. We're going to continue to see those breezy winds for tonight, going into tomorrow afternoon as well, but they will start to calm going into your weekend. All right, so overnight planner does show some clear skies early on and then some clouds moving in. Our lows will be dropping into the upper single digits for tonight. Devin?
Thank you, Chase. Coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, we'll be taking a look at some of your national headlines. Stay with us.
At Old Town Redemption Center, we are always ready to help with any fundraisers or bottle drives. We are here to help our community. Like and follow us on Facebook for upcoming weekly holiday giveaways and our monthly $100 drawing.
Don't get cold feet this winter. Stay warm and dry with high-performance footwear from Comfort Shoes and More. With an extensive selection of winter boots rated from 0 to minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll find comfort in knowing your feet will be warm in any weather. Discover the latest in functional and fashionable footwear with grippers built right into the sole. With boots in stock up to 6E and size 17 for men and women. Take the drive to Newport for a sit and fit to find your perfect fit. You and your feet will be glad you did.
It's high school basketball season, and ABC 7 and Fox 22 are here to keep you up to date with your local scores and highlights during Friday Night Fast Break. Get out and support your hometown teams and look for our sports crew to get your own free Friday Night Fast Break t-shirt courtesy of
Carroll Drug Store, Coastal Auto Parts, Graffiti Donuts, Ray Plumbing and Heating, Testa's Bar and Grill, and the Loft Raw Bar and Seafood Grill.
Hank's Husqvarna is your trusted full-line Husqvarna dealer, offering you everything you need for your outdoor projects. From high-performance lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers to chainsaws, trimmers, battery-powered and powerful snow blowers, we have just what you need. Every piece of equipment is fully set up, serviced, and ready for use by our certified Husqvarna technician. And all sales are backed by our in-house Husqvarna warranty. For parts, service, or new equipment sales, make your way to Hank's Husqvarna in Carmel or Newport.
At Old Town Redemption Center, we are always ready to help with any fundraisers or bottle drives. We are here to help our community. Like and follow us on Facebook for upcoming weekly holiday giveaways and our monthly $100 drawing.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. President Trump claims USAID is a, quote, fraud. Trump speaking today as he meets with the Prime Minister of Japan. The president is pushing to close the agency that helped millions of people around the world, saying there is waste, fraud, and corruption. ABC's Perry Russom is in Washington.
As President Trump calls for USAID to be shut down.
It's absolutely obscene, dangerous, bad, very costly. I mean, virtually every investment made is a con job.
Current and former USAID officials tell ABC News all of their humanitarian work all around the world has effectively stopped. The agency, once supported by First Lady Melania Trump,
I'm working with the USAID,
could soon no longer exist as Elon Musk, under the direction of Trump, looks to severely cut federal spending.
Elon is doing a great job. He's finding tremendous fraud and corruption and waste. He's got a staff that's fantastic.
A staffer at Musk's Department of Government Efficiency resigning after reports linking him to an online account with racist comments. Musk now polling users on X on whether DOE should bring that person back. Vice President J.D. Vance says the staffer should come back, writing while he disagrees with some of the posts. He says, "I don't think stupid social media activity should ruin a kid's life."
Well, I don't know about the particular thing, but if the vice president said that, did you say that? I'm with the vice president.
We're members of Congress. Let us in.
At the Department of Education, another agency Trump wants to dismantle, members of Congress denied access to the building today as they tried to meet with senior leaders about Trump's plans.
The department was created through an act of Congress, and it cannot be abolished except through an act of Congress.
House Democrats are asking Attorney General Pam Bondi to investigate Musk. That is unlikely to happen. The Democrats say Musk has potential conflicts of interest with his federal contracts. His contracts include one that would send the first woman and first person of color to the moon, all while Musk works to cut DEI programs in the federal government. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, our Alex Schley was at the Bangor Public Library to highlight all the amenities they have to offer. And in sports, the Schnack boys have secured the #1 seed in the Class D North yet again, and they're looking to finish the job. That story is right after the break.
Welcome to Residential Roofers, your trusted local contractor for over 30 years. From groundwork to roofing, siding, windows, and doors, we've been transforming homes and businesses with premium craftsmanship and materials. We understand the value of your investment. That's why we're committed to your complete satisfaction, whether it's enhancing curb appeal or improving functionality. Ready to bring your vision to life? Call us today for a no-obligation free estimate at 991-1502. Trust your home to Residential Roofers.
Love is in the air, and ABC 7 and Fox 22 want you to share in the love with a special Valentine's Day promotion. Register to win prizes from some great local businesses. Our special Valentine's Day promotion is brought to you by Bennett's Gems and Jewelry in Belfast, Healing Strength Massage in Bangor, and Stonington's Furniture in Brewer. All you have to do is go to our contest page on foxbangor.com and register to win.
If you haven't walked through the showroom at Davis Brothers Furniture in a while, we invite you to come take a look. At Davis Brothers, we've always strived to stand out from the rest. For decades now, the goal has been the same. Give people a reason to travel from all over the state and beyond to Davis Brothers Furniture in Guilford. Everything in our showroom is designed with you in mind, from a rustic lodge and barn look to traditional and even contemporary furniture. It's more than just a unique look, it's a lifestyle. Davis Brothers Furniture, deliberately different.
Hi, I'm Tony Hafford from TC Hafford Basement Systems, the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. Since 1991, over 15,000 Maine homeowners have trusted TC Hafford Basement Systems to fix their basements. Call TC Hafford Basement Systems today for all things basement-y.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. It is the final Friday of the basketball regular season. We'll have you covered with all the high school action tonight on Friday Night Fast Break at 10 o'clock on Fox. And right now, we check in with the #1 seed in Class D North at 17-1. The Skank Wolverines head in as the top seed for back-to-back years. Our Jack Webb has the story.
We're hoping to get there again and get there this time and walk away with the grand prize.
The Skank boys basketball team finished the regular season 17-1, securing the #1 seed in Class D North.
Looking forward to the end goal, getting that, bringing home that gold ball, and it's my last year, so hopefully we do it.
The Wolverines were undefeated until losing to Bangor Christian in the Northern Maine Championship last season, and they've carried that chip on their shoulder ever since.
These boys, they're definitely hungry to not feel the same way coming home from that Northern Maine game.
From last year, from being undefeated until Northern Maine's, that's what carried us until that last game, and we're going to add on to that this year. So
You guys still using that as fuel?
Yes, sir.
Although confident and hungry, this team knows not to take anyone lightly.
Don't underestimate any team, even, you know, what happened in the past, and just work hard. Don't let anyone go under the radar, I guess.
As the tournament begins next Friday, the Wolverines will fall back on their foundation of hard work and defense.
A lot of hard work and a lot of hard defense. That's our pride here at Stank. We like to work hard on defense and be intense.
We have a big emphasis on our team defense and just pressuring the ball, trying to jump the ball, jump passes, and run the ball. And then that high-pressure defense will bring our offense.
Speaking of offense, you can't forget about Owen Wyman, Skank's X factor on that side of the floor.
Those other three, Sam, Gavin, and Cameron, they all grew up together. I came in last year as a junior and just kind of went in the flow with these guys and just kind of bonded with everybody as I came in. So, great group of guys to play with.
He added a big body to our program. He comes with rebound shooting. He's a good addition to our skate program, and he'll help us go all the way with it.
Thanks for that, Jack. Looking forward to see the Wolverines at the Cross Center come tourney time. Let's go over to the ice now. 5th-ranked Maine hockey is on the road tonight with puck drop at the top of the hour as they take on the 7th-ranked Providence Friars. It's a huge game for both teams who are neck and neck in the standings and in the pairwise. Providence is led by head coach Nate Lehman. Lehman won a national title here in Maine as an assistant in 1999. He also spent time as an assistant with Old Town Boys Hockey up here. He led the Friars to their national title in 2015. Head coach Ben Barr coached for several years with Lehman, starting at Union College and following him over to Providence. And he says as a young, aspiring coach, he learned a ton from his time working with Nate.
I learned a lot from him. I was with him for 6 years, so we were together at Union and Providence. I think he's as detailed as a coach as there is, and that was really eye-opening for me as a young kid. So yeah, he taught me a lot about the details of the game, and his teams always play really detailed, hard, heavy hockey. So yeah, I owe a lot to him.
Should be a good weekend at Schneider Arena. That game starts at 7 p.m. That is all the time we have for sports. Here's Chase Ropanak with your full 5-day forecast. Chase?
Thank you very much, Tyler. As you can see for highs today, just a few degrees above freezing here in Bangor, 34 here, and 37 in Bar Harbor, a little bit warmer there. And we did see those mid-30s a lot in the southwestern portion of the state for today. Even saw 30s up near Presque Isle and Holton, right around freezing for you guys today. A little bit cooler in Greenville and Clayton Lake. Your guys' temperatures right around those mid to upper 20s for today. Going into tonight, we will have some cooler temperatures dropping into the single digits right around 6 a.m. 7, 8, 9 degrees, what we'll see here in Bangor. Same for Millinocket, Monson, even cooler up near Clayton Lake and Caribou. But those temperatures near the coast will be a lot warmer, right around those mid to upper teens is what you'll see, especially near Deer Isle and Machias. All right, so as we continue on into tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. We will show, the models are showing right around those low 20s here in Bangor, but we should bump up into those mid 20s, what we're seeing here for Deer Isle, Portland as well. The cooler temperatures, though, will hang out around the northern portion of the state where you guys will be right around those low to maybe upper teens, especially as you get into Millinocket and the Monson area. All right, so here is our average high for this time of year, 29 degrees. We're starting to see it trend a little bit more up in the temperatures, but as you can see, we'll be a little bit below average throughout this week. The coolest day being Sunday, 22 degrees. We'll be expecting some snow showers then as well. Throughout the week, we'll be closer to average, especially on Wednesday, that high right around 28 degrees then, but cooler temperatures going into next week, Thursday and Friday, with those highs right around the low 20s. Breezy winds out there right now from the west, right around 15 miles per hour here in Bangor. A little bit cooler, or a little bit better by the coast, only 8 miles per hour in Bar Harbor. We're still seeing some stronger winds up north. Frenchville and Holton right around 15 to 17 miles per hour sustained, so still gusting near 20 to 25 at times. This will continue into tomorrow, but they will start to let up tomorrow night into Sunday. All right, so as we can see out there, a few flurries out there this morning, but most of this is virga, which is precipitation that is evaporating before it hits the surface. So it does look like there's snow out there on the radar, but not really seeing it on the ground right now, but still got some partly to mostly cloudy skies out there. There is some precipitation on our way, though. That'll be arriving Saturday night into Sunday, which will be a perfect time for Super Bowl Sunday to enjoy watching some football with some snow falling outside. So as you can see, 3:30 a.m. Saturday night into Sunday, that's when that snow is first going to arrive. We will see the higher amounts to the west, while here in Bangor, probably getting right around 1 to 3 inches of snowfall until that starts to taper off into the afternoon, the evening hours, right around 3:30 to 4 o'clock. All right, so for tonight, we're staying dry. Lows right around 9 degrees. Mostly clear skies. A little breezy out there. Winds could still be gusting near 20 miles per hour from the west. Same thing for tomorrow. Still winds right around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Those highs jumping back up into the mid-20s with some partly cloudy skies for tomorrow. Here is your extended forecast. As you can see, for Super Bowl Sunday, we're seeing some snow here in our region. We'll see right around 1 to 3 inches here in Bangor with the higher amounts to the west, highs in the low 20s. The temperatures do bump up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Looks like we'll be in the mid to upper 20s then, with a chance for snow once again going into Wednesday. Devin?
Thank you, Chase. After the break, we'll be back with more of your local stories.
What's happening at the Penobscot Ice Arena?
Youth hockey leagues. Public skating. Stick and puck. Birthday party.
Adult hockey leagues.
Frozen Friday laser light skate.
Lace up your skates today at Penobscot Ice Arena in Brewer. For more info, visit penobscoticearena.org.
Hello, this is George Whelan with Down East Direct Cremation. Now, anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, from the comfort of your desktop or the convenience of your mobile device, you can summon transport and arrange a simple, affordable, respectful Down East Direct Cremation for your deceased loved one. Just by using the button exclusively at downeastdirectcremation.com. All you need is the location address of the person who has died, their vital statistics information, a valid credit card for payment, and that's it. No need to pick up the telephone, no need to answer a bunch of questions, no need to come into the store, and it's still just $9.75 complete. It's so easy, even I can do it. For more information, visit us at downeastdirectcremation.com or call us at 207-225-5332. Simple, affordable, respectful. The button, only at downeastdirectcremation.com.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
Google announces new labels for images edited with artificial intelligence. The company says it will include Synth ID watermarks on photos that were edited with Google's Magic Editor AI feature. The watermark has already been rolled out for images solely created by AI. The watermark will not be visible to the eye as it will be virtually embedded in the image's metadata. Some tech experts say more features are still needed to prevent spreading misinformation through AI images. Well, in honor of National Library Lovers Month, our Alex Schley takes us inside the Bangor Public Library to show us some of its page-turning hidden gems.
The Bangor Public Library's roots date back to 1830.
When the library started, it wasn't in this building. It was housed in various office buildings around town, but then finally got its own building in 1913.
The city strategically built the library on Harlow Street, next to what was then the high school.
Home to one of the largest book collections in the state of Maine, here at the Bangor Public Library, you can learn about the Roman Empire, sail a raft with Huck and Jim, or study the art of war.
Once you're done wandering the stacks, library officials welcome visitors to check out some of their many free year-round programs.
We have workshops, technology workshops, painting workshops. We, of course, have things you can check out besides books, like backpacks for birdwatching, telescopes.
The Bangor Public Library is also home to a unique piece of history, the bench where Abraham Lincoln's first vice president, Hannibal Hamlin, died.
I believe he was playing pool, wasn't feeling so good. This was at the Tarantine Club, and he took a little break on the couch and subsequently expired on the couch. And if you want to visit it, you can't sit on it, but it is on the second floor by the reference library under the rotunda.
The library also features a large section dedicated to local artists.
The Bangor Public Library has 4 art galleries, and every 2 months we rotate the artists on exhibit.
Siobhan Rigler, the Director of Development and Public Relations, says all of the featured artists are from Maine, with most calling Penobscot County home. Rigler says, unlike many other libraries, you don't have to be a resident of Bangor to get a library card.
As long as you have something that shows you live in Maine, you can get a library card at the Bangor Public Library.
For more information on the Bangor Public Library, visit our website, foxbangor.com. In Bangor, I'm Alex Schley for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
In other news, fans don't let fans drive drunk. That's the message from the Maine Bureau of Highway Safety ahead of the Super Bowl this Sunday. Director Lauren Stewart says there will be lots of people enjoying the game at parties and bars. She says if you are going to drink, have a plan to get home safely.
Over 25% of our crashes in Maine, fatal crashes in Maine, involve alcohol. So we just want people to remember that no amount of alcohol is safe to drive, and to make a plan if you're going to be partying with your friends and family.
Stewart says they want everyone to have fun, but stay where you are or have a designated sober driver if you are drinking. She says if you are hosting a Super Bowl party, you can consider serving some non-alcoholic beverages and plenty of snacks so your guests don't become a crash statistic. One of the biggest nights in sports is this Sunday, which means a lot of people are seeking out delicious meals and refreshments. Our Doug Banks spoke with 2 local businesses about how they help you prepare Super Bowl Sunday with all the fixins.
This Sunday isn't just any other ordinary one. It's Super Bowl Sunday. It's a time of year where people either root for a team or just watch the commercials in between. And even though the Patriots are nowhere close to being in the Super Bowl this year, a few businesses we spoke with are preparing for the big game.
The number one on Super Bowl, doesn't matter who's playing, is chicken wings.
On a typical week inside Emery's in Brewer, 80 pounds of chicken wings will be leaving their doors.
For Super Bowl Sunday, we sell 8 cases, so over 320 pounds of chicken wings.
Wings aside, Goodner says they'll see consumers purchase various appetizers, but there's bound to be a surprise favorite.
This year it's chicken patties, our big seller. Didn't see that coming.
And it wouldn't be a Super Bowl party without a beverage.
We've been open just over a year. Second Super Bowl. So first year we were just kind of gauging what the community wanted, and hopefully this year we can accommodate.
Orono's Damon's beverage is filled to the brim with local selections and promotions.
It will be a steady flow of locals and friendly faces.
And no matter how or where you watch the big game, being safe is always a winning play.
Because nobody wants Super Bowl to be followed by taste of food poisoning.
It is important that people drink responsibly. That's a big priority to us because we want to see their faces again.
Doug Banks reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
That does it for tonight. From all of us here at ABC7, we hope you have a great rest of your evening. And for more of your local news, you can join us over on Fox 22 News Tonight at 6:30.
Tonight, the millions of federal workers across the nation.
Got an invoice. You lose. You don't get the money back. Redo your contract. Put in your contract that somebody signs that this is a non-refundable deposit for this particular day. And if at any time you cancel, you lose your deposit.
That's what's said in the contract part of the invoice.
This is not a contract.
It says contract. It says policies
I
on the
don't
invoice.
care what it says, your
says policies
policy.
on
I
the
don't
invoice.
care if it says that this is your religion. I don't care if it says that this is what your mother taught you or your father taught you. This is your contract. This is not.
Okay.
Good.
That's a receipt?
Good. You don't get your money. Bye.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
Well, now I'm going to make sure I include it. I'm going to make sure to include a whole lot of information so that I don't get screwed again.
I think that Alexandra's practices are a little deceptive
because of people that don't read their invoices.
Given that in the contract nowhere stated was the money non-refundable.
It's time to move forward. I'm still going to do awesome makeup. I'm still going to be amazing and successful.
Or non-transferable. Only on the invoice after I had paid.
This is just one glitch that happened, and I'll move on from it.
Coming up, Maine's Attorney General joins a coalition of 12 attorneys general criticizing DOJ's access to personal information. Plus, in national news, Democratic members of Congress were blocked from entering the Department of Education this morning. And a local middle school is gaining national recognition for exploring the intersection between science and the arts. We'll have those stories and more just ahead.
This is Fox 22 News Tonight.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Dagnall. Maine's Attorney General Aaron Frey joins a coalition of 15 attorneys general in releasing a statement in response to the U.S. Department of the Treasury granting Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, access to sensitive information. In the statement, the attorneys general say, quote, "As the richest man in the world, Elon Musk is not used to being told no. But in our country, no one is above the law." They go on to say this level of access for unauthorized individuals is unlawful